So a handicap mark is achieved. There is a handicapper. They assess any horse on a Monday, and it assesses what ability they think they have. The aim is to go up the handicap and get to the best possible mark that we can get to.
So the idea is the handicapper will give a horse a rating so that he can fit into a band where he races against a horse that is of similar ability. So one rated 74 gives weight to one rated 70. The theory is they will finish level. So Alice obviously knows her horses very well, but it's very time consuming to know what everyone else's horses have been doing. Part of what I do is inform about the other horses in the potential races. Alice has final say obviously with everything, but we'll sort of look at potential races for horses, and then once we've entered them, that sort of information obviously helps with deciding where you're going to run.
If a new horse came in and it's rated 75, we go, right, we'll have a look at options between 75 and 80. And if this is a horse that we know nothing about, we'll look back at previous races where it's ran well before, what conditions it likes, and then you just try and pinpoint through them.
What we do here is slightly different to what I've done before, is that once they've run, we'll sort of the day after, we'll have a look at their upcoming options, and from there try and narrow it down to where we'd like to go. You know, it's going to be in that kind of period. And then you might have one later on where it's like, okay, if the ground's not right, or the horse isn't quite where you want it to be, then there'll be something further along. So it gives you plenty of time in advance for Alice to know where she's sort of training the horse for. For Aspire to Glory, he got his handicap mark last week, so he got 59. At that point we can go, right, firstly, what does he fit into? And then what's going to be the most suitable for him? In nurseries, you kind of sometimes have to compromise because there's not that many of them compared to normal handicaps, whereas a 3-year-old with his rating over his trip, you'd pretty much go, right, I can go there. In a nursery, you're a little bit more limited, but we still think we found a couple of very suitable races there.
We ran a horse at Newmarket the other day, and Charlie reckons it wants a mile and a quarter. I reckon he wants 7. To me, he didn't quite stay out the trip. Charlie reckons he wants a mile and a quarter. I reckon he wants 7. So then we'll have to try him over 7, or we'll have to try him over a mile and a quarter and see what trip he gets.
So we're just discussing there with Kieran, you're constantly taking bits from everybody.
And then who has the final say?
Who do you think?